Okay, you can start anytime. Hey, anytime.
What? Welcome? Right. I mean, seriously, never mind. I'm not doing, I can't do it.
You have to do it.
Why don't you come and do it?
You promised.
No, why don't you come and do it? Right? I'm the one online all day being told things about who I am and what I look like, which is okay, but...
It's the blueprint.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Is that just a word? Everybody, I had 10 days off and I just listened to people and I thought, well, I'll be more sure. And I'm not sure why, but all of a sudden I'm starting to wonder about it. I don't know.
You don't buy into what everybody says online.
Well, no, but look, how can all these people be wrong? It's impossible for all these people to be wrong. It just is.
Are we going to talk about what's real, or are we just going to talk about wallowing in the self-pity that everybody else is talking about?
Hold on, let me think. Well, no, maybe you're right. I mean, first of all, if they are just being foolish and making a jackass out of me, what's the harm? What, you're going to die from being wrong? I don't think so. But how can all these people believe these same things? There's no sources, there's no official word, and yet everyone believes it. You know that Don Cherry said Lou was fired, and that this Austin visit is some kind of, I don't know what the hell, right? You heard that.
So tell the truth about Lou.
Lou was on a 5-year contract, 3 years as a general manager. And all that time he was training Kyle Dubas. He was known, 2 years now, he has on that contract, which means he has to ask permission to talk to another team. He has that advisory role. So he gets to sit at home, put his feet up, watch TV, or whatever he likes to do, and then Kyle calls him up and says, well, how do you handle this? But Kyle's a new guy, you know? I mean, new guys never think the way old guys do. You know how it is when you get a new manager? Remember when we had that one manager, Ned, and then we didn't have that manager anymore? It was like the end of the world. I mean...
I hated that guy.
Why? I mean, never mind. Oh, right, because he had a name that everybody has. Pat Murphy, how many of those are there for real? Okay, now you got me laughing. I'm pissed forever. No, so there's Don Cherry, right? And then people on TV are allowed to just make it up as they go along, huh? That's the new thing, I guess. Because there's no way that... I feel so uninspired, and yet something in me must be that inner Shanahan, that little person in there, so that when I say, I don't feel like doing that, I get this voice in my head that says, that's because you're lazy. And that goes on all day. So buck up, shanty pants. That's, But he bugs me, but is it wrong to have a plan and believe that other people should follow it who you hired? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Lou was his employee. Yeah, when Lou was in New Jersey, he did whatever he needed to do because it's his plan. But he says over and over again, it's Brendan's plan. And, Lou doesn't talk like that. That's horrible. That's me having a Brendan attitude. But, yeah, he's from New Jersey, so you can do it at home in your own head. But it's very much that he's not doing what he would do. So I guess as he's training Kyle and saying things like, if this kid isn't the next general manager, well, that's more like him. That still has a Jersey accent and stuff. But it'll be nobody's fault but his. And, so this is the perfect guy. And he came to the perfect point. And it happened. And now he's there and, of course, he's going to go shopping, right? This isn't his... It just is hard. I can't imagine. Do you know anybody in my life who's ever convinced me so certainly of anything as this? I don't know. Mary, have you? See, that's Mary back there. She's important.
No.
Yeah. There's Mary. Hi, Mary. Can you see you? Did you? Okay. We'll play camera tricks later. I mean, has anybody in my life ever made me this sure of anything?
No. No.
So, I mean, why is it that it hurts like this? If I'm sure, why am I feeling like that's wrong, to be sure? Have you any idea? You're a deep thinker. Spent the afternoon zen. You said in your text you were zen, okay? I take that shit seriously. So,
I just think that you expected the fans to not buy into a bunch of gossip, and you expected the professional sports heads to rely on real news and not make stuff up.
but do you
And they're
think...
shook.
Well, yeah, I'm shook. I mean, but shook is one thing. Shook is things changed, and now I have to look where I'm going and stuff. But you know what? All these ex-players, do you think that they're afraid that this will work and that people will know you don't just get your biggest stars in your front office and build the team from there? They don't have to know anything.
Heaven forbid.
Heaven forbid. No, but that's what... Oh, right. Oh, right. And Kyle Dubas, he's not a hockey player. I mean, he may be in here, but you can tell he's not a hockey player. What did somebody say? If he works out,
He's
and I'm
Clark
like,
Kent.
not likely. Yeah, no, he's Clark Kent. Exactly. Oh, right.
He's not what he seems.
He's not what he seems. Wow. Wow. Gosh, you know, you have to work hard and do good things, right?
No, work hard and good things happen.
Yeah. See, I didn't work that hard on this.
You did not.
But I was worried because the new set has to reflect something, and I don't know.
This kind of looks like your shirt.
Oh yeah, this didn't happen in anger. This was a fashion statement. Okay, but notice, it still says stand witness. And it could say hashtag one shoulder is okay. But that's the thing, Shanny's saying, watch what happens and it will work. Is that not kind of what you're getting out of it from me telling you all about it?
Yeah.
And you read those articles, right? Elliot Freeman, big deal reporter.
She made me read those articles.
Well, Doug's response was sweet.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, it really was. But no, he writes, and he was on Hockey Night Canada, and he just talks like he knows what's happening. And I guarantee you, what was his one source?
Who, Doug's?
No, the guy at Elliot Freeman. Wasn't it a source at Sportsnet? Who's who he works for?
Yeah.
Right, a source at Sportsnet confirms, because people read a source and confirmed. And they automatically buy into that? Like,
And
okay.
he just said, hey, you, come here. I need you to tell me this.
Right, exactly. And I
You're
mean,
my source.
Right. Okay, all right, well, see, now I have a source, so now I'm right. He didn't need it, everybody believed him anyway. That's the scary freaking part. But what's the harm there?
The harm is that they're making crap up.
Well, that's always bad.
What did Shanahan say? He said that it's dangerous to, what is it? Dangerous to
it's
make
corrosive.
that stuff up.
Right, the character of the fan base shaped by these people. You only get what you expect to get. If you say, I won't believe that because it's got no sources, you know. My buddy, you know, I called up for, yeah. I mean, okay, so let's just get going on here. What is the message of all this? Besides, I have no voice to sing with today, but hey, it's worth waiting for. We're going to do some fun stuff this summer. It's really going to be a good time. The point is that it is dangerous. It's not harmless. It's not just you guys talking about this, because it really did have that effect on me. It wasn't, I'm not just saying that or playing that as a character. That really happened. I started to wonder, how could I be so wrong that I would believe all these other people are wrong? I must not know what I'm talking about. And of course, that's ridiculous. So I really think we got to think about this. You can let your fandom go like you do, say, your muscles, and that's atrophy. But if you let it get so bad it's injuring you, then it's not just that it hurts, like, ooh, it hurts to hear the line. It's actually damaging. If a player felt for a minute the way I felt, that could be devastating. So let's show some character. And remember, I'm going to say this from the bar, good old Henry V. If it's a sin to covet honor, then I'm the most offending soul alive. Honor isn't money. Honor isn't power. Honor is the inner understanding that what you're doing is essentially not harmful and helpful. And that's, so, please write in, tell us what you'd like us to do. We're a regular comedy team. This wasn't the funniest subject, but it wasn't bad, okay? And I'm going to continue to talk about stuff, sing about stuff, laugh about stuff, because if you don't learn through humor, then you're always going to have a bad experience. It's going to seem like learning was a negative thing, and it never is. Please, the idea that this just hurts a little bit, be very careful. It hurts a lot. And anybody starts to believe this, it becomes its own self-fulfilling prophecy. All right, keep your honor, keep your freedom, man. From now on, I'm signing off. I used to sign off peace, dawn. Now I'm signing off freedom, dawn. Sounds very militant, but I'm not giving up anything for peace. I'm all done with that. And yeah, I'm sure I'm going to go up and down. And if I didn't feel the things you guys are feeling, then I wouldn't really be a Maple Leaf fan. So, but I'll be here, and I'll explain whatever you want explained, and I'll take it. If you think I'm wrong, it's cool. Anyway, so true to blueprint, like, subscribe, and I will be back. I promise.